Hi, welcome to this series about how to balance your 5 energies. I hope you will get a lot of value from this. If you're watching this in 2023, we now have a free program with awesome exercises to get your water energy balanced. Just click the link below and then I'll see you there. Welcome to the 5 elements. This is all about water. What is water? Water is the element that adjusts itself the most. Water is the most fluid element. Logical. People who have a lot of water in their body or in their life, they have a life that's always trying to even out things. If two people have an argument, water will always try to find a middle path and to solve the argument so both parties are happy. People always think that a lot of diplomats are water, but you can see them more like a metal, clear thinking, creating things. While water is always evening out, find the balance. Water is also the element that has to do with taking care of things, taking care of people, taking care of things. The water element is very soft, but don't think it's always soft. Water can freeze and it can be like earth, strong. Water can be sharp if it's frozen, like metal. Water can also burn. If it's cold enough, minus 100 degrees, it will burn your skin, like fire, but the other way around. And water can also be like wood. It can flow around everything. Water is necessary to grow. Water is necessary to develop. Water is also very strong and can be weak at the same time. A little bit of water doesn't do anything against a wood, but a big stream, big tsunami, there's no tree in the world that can survive it. Water can be everything. But the main character of water is empathy. To feel the other's needs. Try to make everything better. So, if you have been doing a lot of water in your life, in your being, then you have the tendency to bring everything in balance, everything around you in balance. If you do this too much, you feel that you can't find your balance yourself anymore, so you lose yourself. And if you lose yourself, then at that moment, if you lose yourself, you're not able to find the right balance anymore. So you get frustrated because you want to find the right balance, but you don't have the possibilities to find the right balance because you miss the water. Ha ha ha. And that can frustrate, of course. It can be very difficult. What you can do here with water is to find yourself again. Nowadays a lot of people are doing all kind of courses to find themselves, and it's almost always a lack of water. They've been brought out of balance too long, too far for a longer time, so they can't find themselves anymore. Where is my balance? Where is my, if I have a cup of tea or a cup of water, there's always a horizontal balance. And if you're putting the whole time out of balance, so the fluid level is like this, then you don't know what the balance was anymore. Yeah. Finding yourself, that's typical a water problem. Strength of the water is to balance everything out, so things that in the beginning don't look so equal and not so logical, a water person can balance it out. It makes perfect sense for everybody. Strength. Weaknesses, the water person can lose himself or herself if there's not enough water. If too much water, you also get out of balance because you're always reacting on other people and you don't react on your own. So if you have too much or not enough water in your life, one important thing is take a break. Take a few steps backwards. Please recover yourself Find yourself in a different spot than you normally are. Don't try to adjust to other people, just try to adjust to yourself. That's hard enough. Find yourself where you are, and not who you want to be, or you need to be, or no, only you. Be egoistic for some time. Not for a long time, but for some time. That will help you to recover your balance again, to reinvent yourself, your own balance again, to see who you really are, and not who other people think you are. Other people are always being afraid to go over the limits of other people, but therefore they go over their own limits. So a water person, you need it in your life, of course, because you have to adjust to other people, you have to talk to other people. Yeah. This is all about ego, and ego in a good way, not in a bad way. Ego in the way of talking to other people and talking to yourself. If my communication to myself and to other people is clear enough, I don't have any problems. If there's a lot of misunderstanding and make-believes and just, I think that he or she will do, that's going to be always a disappointment in the end. So, trick here, water people, just move back, find yourself a spot that you don't have to take care of anybody, anything, whatever. Just take care of yourself for maybe a few days, maybe a few hours or a few minutes can be enough. Just to rethink again, what am I doing? Am I being true to myself? Am I staying on the right path? Or am I adjusting for everybody to keep the peace there? And sometimes it's necessary to make a havoc. Sometimes it's necessary to make big problems, to let the problems escalate, boom, 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 boom. Because then there can be a new balance, a new equilibrium, a new flow. Because the old flow is not always good, and that's something that the water people are always thinking. The old flow is good, and we try to improve it. But sometimes you need a completely new flow to start with, because the old flow wasn't the good flow. Water people are always taken care of, and almost never being taken care of. So you have to turn it around. How do I recognize with my water abilities in my life are okay? And it's when you feel that you can be yourself in any time. And there's one thing that's what I learned during my life, is the more I am myself, the more other people are going to accept me and have fun. The more I'm going to help bring myself out of balance to help other people, the more the people say, you're not authentic. So the trick here is to be authentic, be yourself. And maybe some people will go away, and other people will come then. There's no, I have to adjust myself. You're always okay, you're always good. Only you have to be in peace with yourself. Thank you very much. Enjoy the day, and hopefully we meet again. If you want to work more on this particular energy, get your hands on the exercises for free in the link below.